Hey guys, welcome back to planetjejuda, and it is about time I got back into the swing of things. It has been a hot minute since I've actually sat down and recorded or filmed a video. I'm not going to give any excuses. I'll be honest, it's been just really hard to get back into the swing of things, and that's okay. I am starting off with my 2025 goals for planetjejuda. And yeah, so here we go. I have 6 goals that I would like to achieve in 2025. And they're not in any order. This is how I wrote them down. The first one, I want to do a project for the year. And in that would be a temperature blanket or a mood blanket. And I was kind of thinking I didn't really want to do either. So I thought instead of doing a temperature having it based on a temperature or my mood, I would roll my die. So I have my 6-sided die. So I need to figure out 6 colors that I want to utilize. And every day, which I know today is the 11th as of the recording of this. Hopefully I get this out tomorrow, so the 12th. So I'm basically 2 weeks behind. That being said, I'm going to roll a die for every day and have each number 1 through 6 connected to a color. And whatever I roll will be for that day. And it's not going to matter if I do the same color multiple days in a row, because that's just how it's going to be, because temperature blankets would be relatively the same. Mood blankets would also probably be relatively the same. So if I get, say, the number 3 rolled 5 days in a row, then that's how I'm going to do it. And I have decided I want to use the Apache Tears pattern, which I will show, because my grandma made that same pattern years and years and years ago. Probably, I don't know if she did it before I was born, but definitely before I can remember, because it's always been at my grandma's house. And it's a really pretty blanket, and it's really neat to see. And I will explain more on that actual blanket when I start doing that video. I don't know, did I say I was also going to be doing today the project of the month? I don't know. So today is kind of a 2-for-1 video. I am doing my list of what I would like to accomplish, as well as getting into the project of the month. And so that brings me to number 2, project of the month. So every month I would like to do a different project, which I already have several. I want to say I have the one that I've already started now for January. I have one picked out for February. I want to say I have at least 6. So I think I have at least for half the year. I'm not 100% sure. But basically, it's doing a different project within said month. And I will get into January's after I get finished with my list of goals. So each month I want to achieve a different thing. So hopefully by the end of this year, I will have completed 12 newly started projects. There we go. And then that brings me to number 3, which is whips of the week. So I have, as many of you probably have, many whips going on right now. And I get stopped on them, and just don't go back. So once a week, every month, I would like to complete or work on completing my whips. And probably the first video, I might try and figure out what will be frogged and what will be finished. So that, because there's a few things that I want to just frog. And I will probably sit down and figure that out. There are ones that I know I want to finish. And yeah, so I do know I want to also frog. That will relieve some of the amount of whips. So that'll be a good thing. And also some of them I don't even want to do anymore because they're on the loom, and I have really kind of fell back of doing the loom knit. I am just not skilled enough, and I know it takes practice, and you just have to, in order to practice, you got to keep doing it, but I have just lost the interest, at least for now, on working on the looms. I might get back into it, but as of right now, I really don't want to do anything on the looms. So I think I have 3 projects that are, no, I think I have 4. I have a scarf, I have a glove, I have a beanie, and I have a scarf that are sitting on a loom. And right now, I really only want to actually finish one of them. And so I will probably undo the other 3 and do something else with that. So, and it may not be this year, but I may get back into doing the loom. If I do, it will probably not be on video for a while because I really want to practice, because I have such a hard time with getting my cast on and my bind off to be equal in tension. So unless it's a project that I'm going to end with closing up that ring hole, whatever you want to call it, I really don't want to do them. So that's where that's at. So those, oh gosh. Yes, those, other than the beanie, the other 2, the mitten, scarf, and actually, no, there was 2 scarves. Oh gosh. Okay, so I had 2 scarves, the beanie, and the mitten. Is there I don't remember. That's how long it's been since I've actually touched them. I want to finish the beanie. Bottom line, that's it. I want to finish the beanie and then move on from there. And I don't know, I may choose to do give away my looms. I don't know. Maybe I'll get back into doing the looms, and therefore I won't give them away. That being said, we're going to move on to goal number 4, which is to have at least 3 videos a week. I know I've been doing kind of 3 videos a week for the last few months, but I really want to do actually more, but I want at least 3. So if I can do more in a week, great, but I at least want to have 3 a week. And with that, I will probably not have a set schedule because my health issues don't always allow me to record consistently, and so I don't know that I can truly adhere to a set schedule. I will do my best. As long as I am able to, I will. And also, to kind of be like a sub goal with that, I want to pre-record stuff so that if I have a bad week, I will have something that I can just pop in and have be put out there. So yeah, I want at least 3 videos a week. Obviously, if I can do more, I mean, if I can do a video every day, that would be great. Because when I did my 24 days of crochet vlogmas, I gained several subscribers. So it would be a benefit for that. But moving on to goal number 5, I want to fix up my studio, what you see, for multiple reasons. It is, and I'm not going to show it right now because it's rather embarrassing. My studio is a disaster, and I need to seriously work on it and get it cleaned up because I can hardly work in here, and this is where I'm supposed to be working. So I need to get stuff cleaned up, reorganized, and I will share videos of it. It'll be something that probably is going to span the entire year, and hopefully we'll get it really good and cleaned up within 2025. I don't know, we'll see. And I will throw in a video here and there, probably more like a short, just to show the progress, because now we can do a 3-minute short on the desktop. So I can't do it through the app. I can do a 3-minute short on my computer. So I'll be able to give little updates here and there throughout the year as I continue to straighten up and reorganize my studio. I also want to get rid of the big chair that I have in the corner, which I'm pointing at it. You can't see it, but I want to actually get rid of it because for 2 reasons. It takes up a lot of space and it's broken anyway. So I would like to replace it with something smaller, but still very comfortable. So I would like to do that, as well as Daryl and I want to redo my backdrop here because you only see a very small portion. There's 2 other framed pictures that you don't see at all, and the middle here is really huge. So we're thinking that we would like to cut down, probably maybe take a quarter of the middle away, maybe even more. I don't know if I would do I don't know that I would do half, but for sure we want to make this center part a lot smaller, and that way you'll be able to see all 4 of the portraits for the stretching room at the Haunted Mansion in the theme parks, because there's 2 more pictures that you don't see. They're on the other side of me, but it's too wide and I can't let me see. Can I? No, it's not letting me. I can't zoom out using, is it the front facing camera? I want to say where your screen is the front facing camera. But if I were to turn it around and use the rear facing camera, I would be able to zoom in and out, but I can't see to do that. it wouldn't do me any good. So yeah, we want to significantly shrink my backdrop so that you guys will be able to see the whole thing. So that is goal number 5. And goal number 6, my last goal. I mean, obviously, if I want to do more, then I can. But my written down goals, goal number 6 is to achieve 1,000 subscribers with 4,000 watch hours. Right now, as of the recording of this, I have 886 subscribers, which I thank you and appreciate you so much, but I'm lacking in watch hours. I think it's 1,800 something, and I need to, in order for me to get part of the partner program with YouTube, I have to have 4,000 watch hours. So that would be a really great goal to achieve this year. And also with doing that, I think I would like to do one of my projects of the month be a 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours subscriber giveaway. Obviously, I have to attain that goal, but I think it would be kind of fun. And if you have any ideas of what that giveaway should be, let me know. Leave me a comment in the description box, in the comment section below. My goodness. And yeah, so those are my 6 goals for 2025. I will say I went back and I looked at my goals for 2024, and literally I did a video that was 15 minutes long, and it was only about getting healthier, which I epically failed. I was supposed to do a video a month on an update on how I was progressing, and I quickly stopped doing that. And not only that, I gained 20 pounds within this past year. So there you go. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. It is not going to diminish what I want to do for 2025. I really will be doing these goals. I am going to pin this to my manifestation board, whatever you want to call it, dream board, and that way I can see it every day and focus on achieving these goals. Now, I will say, if you remember my 24 days of crochet, I made this bag. And I have officially decided that I do want to use clasps to make my strap. It's going to be a while before this gets finished anyways, because I need to have the lining sewn together, and my mom is the one that's going to be doing that. So it's going to be a while before I can even get that done. So that'll give me time to find or purchase my clasps. If the ones that I have already aren't big enough, then I can work on buying new ones. But I also want to, when we sew in the lining, I want to get grommets to fit in this space so that it will hopefully not stretch my my bag any further than it needs to. And the reason why I want to wait until after we get the lining in is because I'm probably going to have my mom have the lining go up to at least where the border starts, and which would put it right here, and that would give more fabric for the grommets to work into, and it would also help stabilize the grommets as well. So that's what I'm thinking, and I'm trying to think of what color of grommet and what color of clasps. Also, my sister had sent me wooden handles as an idea, and I like that idea. I do want to have a longer strap, which would be the ones that I would use the clasps for, but I think it would be kind of fun to have wooden handles so that I have something, a little smaller and use it that way. So that is what I've decided with that. I still really love this. I can't wait to do it again. And next December, I will be doing another one of these, and it will be just like this past 24 days of granny squares. And this time, that bag, which since I already know how big this one will be, I will commission my mom to make another lining, and we'll have to go through and find something to do that with, and decide whether, depending on what colors I have, but have her make a second lining so that we can, once it gets done and I can get it sewn in relatively quickly, and then that would be a giveaway. So I want to, not even as a goal set, I have 2 giveaways that I would like to do this year, hopefully. Obviously, they're going to be a while. But yeah, I would love to do another one of these bags, but do it as a giveaway. So look forward to that. And the 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours would be another giveaway night. Like I said, I want to do that as a project of the month. So I'm not sure which project of the month I would want to give away, but we'll see. That being said, let's get back to the project of the month. This month, as for January, I am doing a giant granny square. It was suggested to me by Mandy, one of my followers, who is now one of my friends. And I don't know, Mandy, if you've already started on yours. I have started on mine. I've actually started on mine. And it's a giant granny square, and I'm going to use all of that vintage yarn that I was given. And I don't know if I'll get it all done in this month because I haven't been doing it every single day, but this is where I'm at so far. This is where I'm at. This was the first skein that I used, and then this was obviously a very, it was a used, already worked with skein because it's such a small section. And then this is the other skein. And I'm going to use all of my vintage yarn. And I realized when I started doing this that I have more of the off-white, well, this is not off-white, but a tan or a brownish kind of color. So I'm almost wishing I had done every other row in that scheme. So like the instead of doing the red section and green, I'd have done, or blues, I would have done this one and then one of my off-white, and then the green, and then the off-white, and then the reds, and so on and so forth, but I didn't do that. I can go ahead and start doing that now because I do have a significant, well, I don't know. Let me turn you around and I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so these top 3 rows, cubbies, are my vintage yarns, and you can see that I have quite a bit more of the tawny off-white colors than I do the others. So I don't want to end up having several skeins at the end of the blanket being all the same. So that's why I was like thinking I should have done every other, but I didn't do that at first. I think I might go ahead and do that now, where I do every other and just take it from there. So my next, after I'm done with this, the color that I'm working on now, I will go to one of these colors. And then instead of going directly to one of these, I will do one of those. And then do one of the blues, and then go back to that one, and then go to that one, then continue on, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. Is my next color is gonna be one of the reds, purples, peaches, whatever colors that's like the red tones, and then another one like this, and then the blue tones, and then back and forth. So this is where I'm at right now. It's gonna be a giant granny square. I'm just gonna keep going until I can't go anymore, or until I and can't go anymore because I've ran out. So that is how I'm going to use my vintage yarn. This is, I would say I would give this blanket away, but this yarn is really, really rough. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's what I'm going to do with my vintage yarn. I'm hopefully going to finish this blanket by the end of January. And you're seeing the starting of it now. But I will do a video at the end of the month and show you my progress. And hopefully it'll be close to done. We'll see. We shall see. But anyways, I thought I would do a couple of rounds with you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the couple of rounds working. And this is how much I have left of this color. And I will say it is incredibly soft. And it's so funny because it's you can almost tell how flexible this one is compared to the two first ones, because man, I'll tell you what, this is really stiff. This is a really stiff yarn. But anyways, it'll be interesting when I start adding the others. This will be the only section that will be super soft, unless after I wash it, it gets really soft too. But then this will probably get even softer. Anyways, let's work it for a little bit. And yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I didn't do 2 rounds. I didn't even do 1 round. I just wanted to do 10 minutes, which I did. I didn't realize that this was... I'm kind of fast, but not really. So it took me 10 minutes to go from where I started to right here. And yes, I do realize that it looks like a watermelon. I did not plan it. It just happened that way, because I just happened to choose the colors that I did when I did. And I also forgot to mention that I am joining each skein with a magic knot. And if you'd like me to show how to do a magic knot, let me know in the comments below, and I will, when I'm ready to move on or have another project that I'm starting that I need to do a magic knot with, I will show you how to do a magic knot. They're actually pretty simple, and it uses a lot less less, a lot less waste on transitioning from one yarn to the next. So there you go. Also, I literally, okay, I was going to say something else, but my brain just blanked. Go, whatever. That being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I am looking forward to, oh, that's what it was. Would you be interested in seeing a compilation of 2024? I have not done that for 2024. I did do that for 2023, but I just haven't done it for 2024. And if you would be interested, let me know in the comments section below also. And that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I am looking forward to a beautiful 2025 and creating a grand total of 13 actual new projects for the year 2025, because not only will I have a project every month, which will be the 12, but I will also have my blanket that is a year, which, by the way, that was suggested to me by, I want to say, Miss Crochet Queen. I know you changed your name or your channel name, so I'm sorry. I am taking you suggested a mood blanket, and I changed it to the rolling the die blanket. So we're rolling the die. And I was watching Michelle Jasek, who gave me the 24 days of crochet vlogmas, uh, and she was thinking that next year, because she's doing a blanket this year, and she was thinking next year she'll do, instead of a blanket, do a scarf. And I thought, wow, that would be a really great idea, and have each row be a different day. I already decided what my pattern was going to be, which is the Apache Tears pattern, but I don't think that that would make a very good scarf. And that would be a lot of weaving in of ends, which I don't want to really do. I'm already going to have to do it when I explain to you how I'm going to do it. I'm already going to have to do quite a bit of that anyways. But if you know what the Apache Tears pattern looks like, you know there's fringe on the ends, and that just wouldn't work on a scarf, because it wouldn't be the ends that you would want to have. Oh gosh. So we'll just say that this is the scarf, right? And this is one end and this is the other, and then these are the sides. Well, due to the way the Apache Tears pattern works, you would have fringe here instead of here, which is where you would want it. So that being said, that might be next year, doing a, whether it be temperature, mood, or rolling the die scarf. That would be kind of fun. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, I would love it if you would hit the like button. And if you'd like to be notified of any and all future uploads, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to click all on the notification bell. And with that, remember, gravity works, guys.